See, I'm finally back with another video. I've been so busy, but I'm glad to be back with about 50 records, some new hip-hop finds, some 345's to start it off. First off, a nice Buddy Holly piece from my collection. Here we have just a self-titled extended play, and it has Heartbeat on it. It doesn't really matter anymore. What else is on there? Raining in My Heart. And that's on the Coral in beautiful condition. I've never seen any EPs out in the wild. That wasn't too much. That wasn't too expensive at all. Next up, we have a promotional, not for sale, 45 from 1965, Johnny Cash with Garfield, Mr. Garfield. There it is on Columbia. I like that label a lot. And this is a record store day item from, I think, 2015. This is a nice gatefold, sorry for the glare, album from the old 97s with Waylon Jennings doing a couple tracks. So, and this one's on a nice goldish vinyl, and Waylon does a couple songs with them. I haven't done much research on who they are, the old 97s as they are called. But there we are. So we're going to start off with, there's some hip-hop in here, some newer stuff. So if you're not interested in that, just skip along. And yeah, so I'm going to, got my new arrivals bin next to me. This is an album from 2015 from a hip-hop artist out of Houston by the name of Travis Scott. This is Rodeo. I left this one in the shrink wrap. And I've been really getting into this album lately. There's a lot of influences of 70s music and some nice samples in there, that kind of thing. So that was nice to find for under $20 it was as well. Now we have a 12-inch single from a kind of soul band with the group called 45's, and pretty nice condition. I had some other 12-inch singles, but they haven't been cleaned yet. This one's Love Is Gonna Get Ya. Hope this won't be too long of a video. But then we have the soundtrack here from Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson doing The Songwriter on Columbia. Next up, we have a really nice, well, the cover is pretty rough, but for $1, nice Ricky Nelson self-titled from 1958. On the Imperial label. It's crazy how these covers can be kind of rough, and then you play the vinyl and they play without any surface noise at all. So it's worth the shot sometimes, guys, to pick those up. And here we have an album from the Daz Band, a great kind of 80s R&B. This one's called Joystick, and that's on the Motown label from 83. And next up I have a Beastie Boys reissue. This came out in 2009. This is Hello Nasty, a great double album, and I really enjoy these 180-gram Beastie Boy pressings. They sound really good. You know, they have poly-lined inner sleeves and all that good kind of stuff that you like. So here's Houdini. This is a 12-inch single, kind of an 80s hip-hop guy. Have another single by him. And we got some more 12-inch singles here. This isn't a 12-inch single. This is actually a kind of promotional sampler. This is Blazin' Country. It's got George Strait on it. And, you know, it's promotional, so I had to get that one. It's a Canadian thing. Can't really find most of those on Discogs, but that's alright. I'll rip through these 12-inch singles. This was a great find. Nice condition as well, so can't go wrong. And as well, Aha with The Sun Always Shines on TV. This is kind of a weird mix. It's like a club mix, but it's not bad. And a nice copy of the Talking Heads 77. Been waiting to pick this one up. This is a Canadian pressing. Nothing too special, but it was cheap, so Another album from Marty Stewart. This is his Columbia self-titled album. Haven't really given that one too much of a spin. Haven't really had time to listen to vinyl, guys, but been listening. Now this was really cool for like $5. Sealed copy of the Moody Blues on blue vinyl as well. So I'm gonna leave that one sealed because it's not worth that. It's not like an album. It's an album I already have, so I might as well. Sorry, records are falling over here. One moment. About 30 more to go, guys. Hope you can stick with me. You know, the album Player, Baby Come Back, Goodwill Find. Nothing too special there. Already showed that one. Sometimes, you don't remember what you showed. Alright, I showed that Moody Blues. And the one Elvis find of this video is an album I already have, sealed. For children and grown-ups too, 1978. RCA label, of course. Sorry, these things are just falling over here, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. I've had time to watch some of your videos, but now we're getting into Eminem. So if you don't like Eminem, you can skip past. But I love him. So we have Recovery. I got about maybe 8 albums by him recently. They're so cheap. So it's like at this one store. So I mean you can't. I just showed that. Sorry, guys. Then we have, dropped it. It's alright. It survived. We have Encore. Some of these are original pressings too, so. And we have, I just got this one. Recovery. Just one of my favorite artists. I mean, you can't really go wrong with his music. Some of it isn't perfect, but like that album wasn't amazing, and then we're gonna switch to the Dovels here, and I think I have a couple more M&Ms in there somewhere, but this is a nice album. It's in the original bag, so it was a couple bucks. It's in beautiful condition. Oh, here we go, a nice promotional copy of Marvin Gaye, Hear My Dear. That's a solid record right there. If you guys haven't heard that one or picked that one up, if you can find a copy, I definitely recommend it. Last little stack here, guys, and then I'll let you go. One that I was really excited to get. This was never was released on vinyl before. Of course, you all know I'm a George Strait fan. This is the 25th anniversary of the Pure Country album, of course, the movie as well, the soundtrack. And it's got the MCA labels, which it would have been on if it was released on vinyl. I kept it in the shrink wrap. And an album I don't usually find in nice enough condition. Peter and Gordon, A World Without Love on Capitol. We get back into the Eminem for a little bit here. Double album. It's one of my favorites. And then this was a Goodwill find. This is really nice psychedelic lollipop by the Blues Magoos. One of those albums that you just have to have. It's really good. Next up, Bee Gees album from 1968. Goodwill find, a little bit of coverware. Don't mind at all. And what else? I hope everyone's doing well, as I already said. Yeah, I mean, we have some albums here by Merle Haggard. A lot of these are from the 80s. One of my favorite finds that I found was this one from 1989. And that's a solid record. I mean, they're in such nice condition, too. A couple of greatest hits, I mean, like, even from the 80s on MCA. That's another really good one. I'm slowly, acquiring all of his albums. Another one from Merle. Here's an album from Calgary, where I'm from. It's called The Cry. It's on RCA. It's not very good, but I pick up anything that has Calgary on it because, local music, it's decent. I mean, it's late 70s rock, an RCA Victor. A couple more finds here, guys. I'm sure you guys know Nicolette. The one song, A Lot of Love. Gonna take a lot of love. And there we go, VC. So that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed. This isn't all the stuff I've gotten. I've gotten a lot, 45's too as well. But I just wanted to show you kind of my highlights, and hope everyone's doing well. As I've probably already said 3 times in this video, I'm a little bit tired. I'm at school, so it's pretty tiring. I'm probably just gonna, do some homework and maybe spin some vinyl if I get the time. So everybody take care, and thanks for your comments and subscriptions. Really appreciate it. Take good care.